welcome back to Building with the Boys. We've got a special Oscar Loves Lego today, where Oscar would like to talk to you about one of his latest Marvel Lego set, which is...
the Gargantos Attack Lego set from Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah, from Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness. Now, we resisted buying this one for a while, because...
It was too expensive.
It was too expensive. I mean, this is... I kind of adore this set, if I'm honest with you. It's really good. It is, and I'll give credit where it's due. It's actually a lot better built and out the box than it looks like it's going to be. But it wasn't... It was originally $29.99, which I don't think is there. I think for 30 quid, no. We knew it would come down in price. We knew by the time the Thor sets came out, this one would come down in price, as is the kind of trend. So when the Wakanda Forever sets come out, the current Thor sets will drop in price. So that's when you get them. Right? Unless it's something you kind of really want, you kind of hold out, because it's like the discontinued Shang-Chi set plummeted.
They weren't really good, the Shang-Chi sets.
No, they weren't, and neither were the Eternal sets, to be honest with you. But then
those ones are just weird.
Well, there was a lot of them. There were a lot of Eternal sets, and the creatures in the Eternals looked kind of... They didn't look good, those builds, at all. No. And the Eternals itself was kind of a bit of a dud.
So no one likes it.
They didn't sell well, but they did a lot of sets of the Eternals. I think of all the movies they've done so far, typically they only get 1, 2, possibly 3 sets. Whereas the Eternals, I think, had about 5 or 6 sets, didn't it?
Yeah, they did.
It had a lot. And I mean, some expensive sets as well. Like the Domo was there. That was like £100 quid set. There were a lot. And they put light bricks in there, but they just didn't... But they're far selling those at the moment. I mean, you can get those for a lot less than what they cost in the original go. Anyway, we're going to show you this one. And Oscar's going to tell you all about it. It comes with how many minifigs, Oz?
3.
Now, it comes with 1... brand new minifig, which is brand new to the series, brand new to the MCU, and it comes with 2 minifigs that, correct me if I'm wrong, are these exclusives or not?
Well, that is a new Doctor Strange.
That is a new Doctor Strange, but I don't think he's exclusive to this, is he?
No, he's in the new Sanctum Sanctorum set.
But I think that Wong is exclusive, isn't he?
From all I know is that they've done a Wong before.
It didn't look
with
like this
the
one.
yellow coat.
Yeah. So this one's slightly different. Anyway, we'll have a look at it and we'll show you what we're talking about. But this is Gargantos. So if you've seen Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, at the beginning, America Chavez is being pursued by Gargantos, and this set is that. It's Gargantos and the people fighting him.
So yeah, this is the Gargantos set. When I first saw it in stores and stuff, I thought it was going to be really small. But you can tell by this thing, it's really big.
It is big.
Yeah.
It's a nice build as well. It's a solid build. So this thing isn't hollow. It's a solid construction. And I mean, this is where the money went. In these kind of limbs, these very sort of unique sort of sculpts, this is where the price increase come from, because they just do. I mean, you can always see where the money goes in Lego sets. When it's a small set but it's an expensive one, you can always see that there's some unique pieces in there that have bumped the price up.
This one doesn't come with any features. I wish it came with this one feature, because in the film, its eye comes out.
It would have been nice if you could have put his eye out.
Yeah, but you can't.
So he doesn't. I mean, this is the thing. He doesn't have features. He does. There's nothing. There's no button you can press. He does something. No. But literally every single one of these limbs and tentacles move. All of them. So none of them are kind of static. Every single one does move, and you can pose them kind of how you want.
Yeah, I love this set. I was expecting it to just be, it's another monster. It's not going to be interesting, but I like it.
But I think
really do.
I think in a world of Lego Marvel where they're very light on villains, I think to have a big thing to fight is that's good. Yeah, it is good. It is good. Another thing I'd say, which is a plus for this one, is if you are an MOC builder, if you're a mock builder, these green tentacles
will help.
It's a lot of stuff you can do with those, a hell of a lot, because we've seen these before in a Marvel set. These were in the Guardians of the Galaxy set, weren't they?
They were pink ones.
They were pink, yeah.
But if you want good tentacles, go for this one. This is like twice the size of that one.
Yeah, really good. Because I mean, that was about all you got, wasn't it? I'd say from there to there in the Guardians set.
Yeah.
Whereas you got some serious tentacles on this thing, and it just looks good. I mean, it looks like Gargantos from the film. It just looks. I think it looks good. I just think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, even as a shelf piece, if you were just going to display it, it's a nice display piece as well, because it looks the part. It looks the business. It's a great looking thing. Why don't you tell us about the minifigures? I was going to give us a show of them.
So the first minifigure is Doctor Strange. Now, this is new body pieces and stuff like that.
The cape is new on this one, isn't it?
This is the second time they've done the cape so far. It comes with the same usual head, so it's an angry one, and then if I take the cape off a minute, smiling one.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like.
The big difference with the cape, though, is the cape's now a rubber piece, isn't it? And it can come straight off. Because I think the nature of the character, where the cape comes off and it can grab other people, that's why they've done this, because the cape can now just come off. Originally, the cape was in two pieces, wasn't it? There was a neck piece and
I had to build, like, sets with that Strange in, I was like, God, I hate doing the cape, because it's like... The cape was so hard to do because you had to get the cloak perfect.
It rarely kept its shape as well, didn't it? It would start folding, but this is...
But now I love this.
Yeah, and you can... I mean, it's on and off quick. Because, I mean, again, Strange isn't always wearing the cape, is he?
No, I think he's not wearing it more in the films than he is wearing it.
Yeah.
Because he's hardly ever wearing it.
But it's nice that they've sort of incorporated that now, so it's a playable piece rather than just a piece of cloth.
A thing I like and a thing I don't like, I like the runes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Wong comes with them. Where's the blue patch? Where it gets a hole in it. I would love to see that.
That would be good to see.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be harder to do in a kind of solid piece, but yeah. So
I think it would be nice.
Show us another one.
Then next up is Wong. Of course, again, he does come with the magic thingies, but it's
Move
pink.
the runes so we can see the chest print.
The chest print is cool. It's got very detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Very detailed.
Do you know, I don't think they've got right on Wong yet.
He's only ever he doesn't have one face. He only
He's
has
got
one face, yeah.
I still don't think they've got Wong's hair right. I just don't think that looks like Wong's hair.
You know the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Captain America hairpiece? That would be good for Wong, I think. Yeah. That's what I'd think Wong would...
They've took a few shots at Wong, and I think the hair is always kind of off with Wong for me.
I'm pretty sure the first one they did, he was bald.
He was.
Bald,
yeah, he was bald.
He looked like that.
Yeah.
And that is not good.
No.
I can't picture Wong like that.
So who's the third minifig in this set?
The third and final minifig is America Chavez.
America Chavez, you can see she's holding her pride badge there.
Yes, I don't know why she has that.
Because she's got two mums. That's her link to it. She's got two mums. She's got two mums. That's why.
Sure.
So she is this is the first time this figure's appeared in the line. So this is the first America Chavez. So she is going to become a bigger character to the MCU. This is where you get her. This is where you get the first one.
I think they nailed the fig.
I think they do as well. And again, for MOC builders out there, that jacket
is going to be good. I use it for my custom Eddie Munson.
Yeah, so Oz makes custom Stranger Things figs, and for Eddie Munson, this jacket here is pretty much on the money if you're looking to make yourself a custom. The star on the back.
The star's a big deal, but I recommend the Scarlet Witch hairpiece to cover that up.
Yeah, you put the Scarlet Witch hairpiece on Eddie, and it covers that star up beautifully. And it gives him his kind of jean jacket. So as a custom, he looks really good in that jacket.
What I like as well, teenage legs. I don't think they've ever done that in a Marvel set before.
No, I don't think they have, unless they did one in Eternals, because I think...
No, I'm pretty sure she has rocket-type legs.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's got the teen legs. So these are, they're slightly bigger than the child legs.
Yeah.
But legs are a big thing this year because the Avatar legs have just been sort of shown, and they're double the size of normal legs.
They're using the 3. So you see here, this has 1.
Yeah.
Where if you go onto Wong, there's 2. The Avatar ones, they also did that in Toy Story.
Toy Story, the original
ones.
Woody.
They have 3 legs, and they're going to have longer arms.
So the Avatar figs have long legs and long arms, don't they? Because they are. I mean, the I can't remember what they're called. The Na'vi have got long arms and legs. They're tall. They're like 8 foot tall.
We figure if they're going to do Fantastic Four Lego, that's Mr.
We can
Fantastic,
see them using for Mr. Fantastic as well, having the legs and the
I just always thought that those longer arms and longer legs, they used to creep me out when I first saw them. It's like, I don't think that's natural for a figure.
No.
But yeah, I like the idea of bringing the legs for Mr. Fantastic and the Avatar people.
I think for me for this set, I think the only thing missing from this set, and because it was a 30 quid set with not a lot of Lego, I think the only thing that's missing that I think probably should have been in this set is Scarlet Witch.
Yes. Indeed,
do you agree?
Yes. I get why she's not in it, because she wasn't in that scene.
I get why she's not as well, because the other thing, if you can remember, they kept their cards close to their chest on that movie, where they didn't tell us who the villain was going to be. We all knew it was going to be Scarlet Witch.
Yes, it was kind of
obvious.
But
they didn't admit it, and I think if you'd have thrown her into this set, it would have given the game away. So this set didn't really give anything away. This was used heavily in the kind of early teaser trailers. And he is only in the beginning. I mean, he's literally gone after the beginning, but I like this set. I mean, I really didn't want to. Oz kept asking me for this when it was like 30 quid plus. I'm like, absolutely not. There's no way. But I don't think I'd have been mad. I think I would have bought it for him. I don't think I would have been mad. I like it. I think it's a cool thing. I think it's a good, nice, big villain to have. Because it's not a car, it's not a plane, it's a buildable character, and that's what that is. So, I mean, this is essentially a 4-character set, just one very big, expensive buildable character.
Yes.
And I like it. Let's have a chat. So that's the Gargantos attack. So what do you think of it, Oz? I mean, if you've got to be honest about it, if you're going to give this a mark out of 10, an honest mark out of 10, what are you giving it?
I'd say a 7.
A solid 7, I'd agree with that.
I think if they could have done any Doctor Strange set, I don't think this should have been their first choice. Because, as far as I know, this is the only set. I mean, if you count the new Sanctum Sanctorum, which, don't get mad at me, isn't really a Doctor Strange... It is a Doctor Strange set.
It's not based on a specific movie.
Yes, it's based on all the movies.
It's based on every movie the Sanctum's featured in. So the new Sanctum set comes with... like
Iron Man and...
It comes with characters from Endgame, it comes with characters from Spider-Man, it comes with characters from Mouth of Madness. Yeah. So it's kind of just a lot. So you can use that set for whatever you want to use it for. So if you're displaying it, it can fit in with whatever display. So if you've got Endgame's display, this would fit in with it. If you've got a Spider-Man display, this would fit in with it. If you've got a Multiverse of Madness display, it would fit in with it.
Yes.
Because there's a lot. Didn't you get like 4 or 5 Doctor Strange with it? Different ones.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
You get the one with the multiple arms, don't you?
You get the zombie one from Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. Now, most people will go, oh yeah, that's definitely Multiverse of Madness set then. Just because it features one figure doesn't mean it is. It
doesn't, because you get Ebony Moore in there as well, don't you?
Yes.
Which, that was weird to put him in there.
I thought if they were going to put him in there, they should have added Cull Obsidian as well. If they were going to do
that. But I mean, that'd be a big fig. That would up the price, wouldn't it,
but
again? I find that whole set very odd. And I'll be honest with you, you've got the original Sanctum, haven't you?
Yes, from Infinity War, yeah.
So there's been 3 Sanctums. He's got 2 of them. You had the one that was originally inside the Sanctum, and it was you've got this 4 Sanctums. You've had 3 of the 4. So the original one for the first Doctor Strange movie where they levitated. Yeah. So we had that one. You had the one that was Peter Parker's apartment and also the Sanctum.
Yeah.
You got that one. I like that one. I think that one was pretty cool. And then the one that they did for No Way Home
was the workshop.
The workshop inside the Sanctum, and then now they've just done this big one. Now, I'm assuming that big one they've just done is because it looks like they're doing what they've done with the modular buildings with Lego, where you could have a Marvel sort of that they all link together. Because I know you can connect that new Sanctum to the Daily Bugle.
Wait, you can?
Yeah, you can. And I'd assume there's more coming. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an Avengers Tower or a Baxter building.
Yeah.
Or I'd like to see something else. I'd like to see. I mean,
the X Mansion.
Well, it's the. I want to say it's the 40th. If it's not, it's the 50th anniversary of Ghost Rider this year. So it'd be nice to see Ketchum Blaze's garage, something like that.
I don't know the garage. All
I'm saying is they don't have to be ginormous things. You know, you could do something that fits in with it, because I think if you had a bunch of huge Marvel buildings, it's going to look weird. So I think smaller buildings that go in with them. I mean, I'd like to see an alleyway where you could have Blaze's garage, you could have Daredevil's...
or just a normal alleyway where it's like you could take down...
Something like that. Something like that I think would be nice. But yeah, I mean, I like this set. I like this set. I think this is a solid set. I mean, again, just so you can get some kind of scale on him, I'll hold him for you. He's a big old thing. He's a big unit.
Really
this is a cool thing, and it's mad playable as well, isn't it? This is the thing. It's like he might not have any action features, but Oz has played with that a lot. So I mean, this features in a lot of his games. Whereas the Shang-Chi set, I think, was just a letdown, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one we reviewed, it wasn't the same colour as the car. It was nothing like the car. No relevance to the thing. I mean, it came with 2 figures who don't even count in that set. Yeah. And it came with, like, a random weapon stand
that didn't do anything. It was weird, wasn't it? And that's my issue. If you're going to make ones of the movie, I think it should feature in the movie. It should be a scene of the movie, where it's just like, here's just some random stuff. The Shang-Chi sets just seemed thrown together. They were afterthoughts. It was like, let's take one of the cars from the kind of Lego City series and slap Shang-Chi in it. That's what it was like. It just wasn't good. The minifigures are quite underwhelming in the Shang-Chi set, but this I like. I like this. This is, I mean, it seemed like an odd choice to go in this direction as the only Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness set they did, but this is what they did. I know a lot of people kind of hoping they do the Illuminati, where you'd have
Mr. Fantastic.
They're not gonna.
Black Bolt.
They're not gonna. But it wouldn't be the hardest thing to kind of mock. I think it, it's doable. But the next Marvel releases, the next Marvel movie releases, are going to be Wakanda Forever, which we've seen the kind of early sort of leaks of them. So we've seen the ship.
The ship, yeah.
So there's a ship called I want to say it's called the Sunbird.
From the Wakanda Forever series. I don't know what it was.
I'm sure it's called the Sunbird, but it's got a Black Panther in it.
Yes, it does. And quick thing, Ironheart's in it.
Ironheart is in it as well. So there's an Ironheart TV show coming on Disney Plus, and she is also in Wakanda Forever. And
if the sets are true.
If the sets are correct. So it comes... I mean, I've seen her in the trailer. She's definitely in it.
Wait, I didn't see her.
I did. So she's in it. But interestingly, they haven't said whether or not there's going to be a Black Panther in Black Panther, if somebody's going to take up that mantle and become the new Black Panther. Now,
I want Manic to do it.
They've said that they weren't going to recast Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa, so that character must die. In the movie, but the very nature of that character means somebody else becomes the Black Panther. It's like T'Challa's father died, T'Challa became Black Panther. So if T'Challa dies, someone becomes the next Black Panther. I reckon it's Shuri.
I don't want it to be Shuri.
Well, the only thing that makes me say it isn't is because you get her in the set and Black Panther in the set, which suggests...
Which set again?
The Sunbird.
Oh, yeah, you do.
So you get her and you get Black Panther, which suggests that she ain't Black Panther. Do you know what I mean?
Namor, the villain.
Well, no, because there's also Namor sets. The Submariner Namor is in it, and Namor, you can get Namor's throne room. It's a very cool looking throne, and it comes with a submarine which is like Wakanda tech. And again with that one, you get Shuri,
and you get
the Black Panther, and you get Namor. So I'm like,
I love Namor. I love his figure. I like the character.
I just find it odd that if Shuri does become Black Panther, they're putting a Black Panther figure separately in the set with Shuri. I find that weird.
Manap's going to become Black Panther.
He could. He could. M'Baku, who was Manape in the comics, could very well be the next Black Panther in the shows. I don't know, or it might be an actor they haven't even announced yet. We don't know. Could be male, could be female, could be an actor we don't know who it is. We don't know, and we won't. I would imagine until the movie comes out in November, probably October. I think we'll find out who that is. But I mean, Comic Con's just been, and we saw a bunch of trailers released.
2 new trailers. There's
So we saw, one was officially, 2 were officially released. So the final She-Hulk trailer was released, which is coming on to Disney Plus thing in a couple of weeks.
And the
Wakanda Forever trailer, which was very somber, but understandably. But there were 2 other trailers released as well.
They weren't released.
They weren't released.
They weren't officially released.
But we've seen them.
People did a little
seen them.
naughty little stuff and
so we've seen them. So we've seen the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
There's a lot of crying in that.
There's a lot of crying in that trailer, and it looks
Adult
like
Groot's back.
Yeah,
Adult Groot.
It looks like, I'm hoping it's going to be fun, but it looks like it's going to be a heartbreaker.
I saw like multiple people crying in that.
So we got to see Adam Warlock for the first time. He looks good. We got to see them wearing the blue suits like they wore in the original comic. We got to see what we're assuming is Rocket as a baby.
Yes.
Before he's turned into Rocket. So he's just a raccoon, just a baby raccoon.
It just looks too young to be Rocket.
We're assuming it's Rocket. That could be Rocket's kid. We don't know. Could be, or it could just be some random raccoon. We don't know.
Rocket's replacement.
But we saw a lot, and it looks gorgeous. It looks like it's going to be a heartbreaker.
We didn't see the full trailer though because it got a little bit cut off.
Yeah, we missed maybe the last 5 seconds of it. We also saw the trailer for Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania.
Bill Murray.
So we saw Bill Murray is in Quantumania as MODOK. We haven't seen him as MODOK.
But we saw him.
And
they said he was MODOK.
Yeah.
But can you picture that? Bill Murray, massive head.
Just a giant Bill Murray head.
Imagine that.
So we're assuming at some point that's going to happen to him in the movie. But we got to see Kang. But proper Kang. So it was Jonathan Majors again who was in Loki. But he wasn't playing the one who remains. He was Kang. And he delivers one line, and I think it's I will kill all of you. Or I will destroy all of you. And he's
we have been given 2 Avengers names.
We've been given 2 Avenger movie names. Yeah. So the next Avengers movie is going to be called the Kang Dynasty.
And
so we know Kang survives the Quantumania. If he doesn't, his dynasty does. And the second Avengers movie is going to be called
Secret
Wars. So it's going to be interesting to see now. Bizarrely, with the phases of the MCU. They're short, so Phase 4 ends this year without really finding its footing. So Phase 4 ends...
It's just been the weirdest.
It's been the weirdest phase.
It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
Doesn't.
I don't think they should continue with the shows. I mean, the shows don't have any relevance. It's just...
Well, they might. They might all link in. So Phase 4 ends with Wakanda Forever. We know Phase 5 starts with Quantumania, and it's going to end with Fantastic Four.
Yes.
In November of next year, and we know that Phase 6 ends with Avengers Secret War, but there are 2, so in very rapid succession. So I believe you get the Kang Dynasty in May, and you get Secret War in July, kind of like what they did with Infinity War and Endgame. So we're looking forward to it. There's a lot more to come. And I'm sure there's going to be a ton of Lego sets to go with them.
Yes.
And I'm sure my credit card will tell you, I'm sure we'll be buying all of them. But that's it for this one. We do have a birthday coming up very soon. Very soon. So Nugget here is going to be turning 12. So we're going to have some stuff to review.
A lot of stuff.
But a lot. We're going to have some stuff to review. So there's some stuff he's got no idea about, but I'm guarantee he's going to want to review it. So we'll not necessarily Lego. So who knows? But it's something I'm guarantee he's going to want to show you off on here, and it's something I think you're all going to dig a lot. But that's it for this one. In a world where you can be anything at all, what are we going to be?
Kind.
and I'm going to be nice. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.